Hi there, my name is JackTheFallout and welcome back to No Song Left Behind. This is my music-based Ironman. If you didn't know, I'm trying to get a music cape on an Ironman, but with a twist. Every boss and minigame is locked behind a specific music track. I also have to unlock every single musical instrument in the game. Check episode 1 if you want to hear the full rules. In today's episode, we are trying to get fairy rings unlocked, which starts with us cutting a lot of trees down. Oh, look at me, I'm a tree surgeon. And while on my way, I found some guy called Do You Newt. And yes, there's someone called Easy Shit Game. And 20 minutes later, I got a very wholesome DM. We are trying to get the level requirements to do the Lost City quest. This is one of a few quests I need to do to actually unlock fairy rings. 35 woodcutting. Despite feeling like minigames, forestry is actually allowed and it's not on the list. That is level 36. I'm pretty sure that took under an hour. Alright, time to do the Lost City. Hello there, traveller. What are you guys doing here then? The quest has you go to Entrana, where no weapons are allowed, and I unlock the song Background. Quiz show! Yes! Oh my god, I'm so excited! So down here we have to kill a number of zombies to get a bronze axe so that we can cut the trees so that we can make our Draymond staff. Bronze axe! Yes! Oh, that was like 3 kills. That's exactly what I need. And if we try and cut the tree down... Oh, we've got a tree spirit we need to deal with. Come on, let's get you. Yes! Destroy it! Cast it into the fire! I nearly clicked... I fucking clicked it! No! I hate this game so much. I absolutely cannot believe that happened.
Shame. Shame.
Look at this idiot kicking a zombie again. Why? Oh, because he teleported out. Don't forget to call me an idiot in the comments. There it is. There we go. It's been defeated. Next, I got a full inventory of Draymond staffs in case I lose mine or need another one in the future. All you need to do is use a knife on the branch to create the staff, and once the staff has been created, you go to Lumbridge Swamp, step into this shack, and that is Lost City completed. And I unlock the song Crystal Cave. The next quest we need to do is Nature Spirit. And we start Nature Spirit by talking to Drizel in the place you did Priest in Peril. I think it's Patadonis. We need to get to the Spirit's Grotto, which requires running through the Ghastly Swamp, unlocking the song Dead Quiet. And deeper into the swamp, we unlock Natural. Just outside of the grotto, we unlock Bone Dance, and we also met a ghost who doesn't believe that they are dead, so it's our job to convince them that they are indeed dead. And after convincing the ghost that he is in fact a dead ghost, he wants us to help him become a nature spirit, in which we happily do. And that is Nature Spirit completed. Lovely. 3,000 crafting XP. The next quest on the list is Fairy Tale Part 1, which requires us talking to Martin the Master Farmer. And he tells us to go and talk to all of the farmers around this location to see what the hell is going on. Yeah, you know what she said? She said, yeah, they're putting chemicals in the ground and taking the freaking plants gay. After talking to all of the farmers, there's definitely something fishy going on. There's something afoot. Heading back to Xanaris, we unlock the song Fairy. We have a little chat to Fair Enough, and she says that there is definitely something afoot, a Tanglefoot, because the Fairy Queen isn't feeling very good and there's something to do with Tanglefoot. To be honest, I don't read much of the dialogue, I don't think anyone does, but there's definitely a Tanglefoot that we need to deal with. The next logical step is to talk to a random wizard in the middle of a field, and he tells us that we need magic secateurs and he knows the ingredients. This list of items is random, so we're going to need a Mortmire pear, Mortmire stem, and some white berries. The first two are actually really easy to get. White berries, on the other hand, prove to be a bit more challenging. You see, you need 59 farming to be able to grow these berries. But don't worry, there is another option. There's a monster that drops them. I need to get my Slayer up. I know where to go. There is a quest, Poor Sign of Interest, that is an introduction to Slayer, and it gives 1,000 Slayer XP. And so the monster that I need to kill is a cave crawler, and I need a level of 10 Slayer to kill it. I'm level 9. I've come about the bounty, explain what happened. Okay, let's go through this as fast as possible. I think that's all for now. And I unlocked the track's safety in numbers. Well, that's not exactly reassuring. Look at me. I'm just done. Hey, my savior, my hero. So the big pig spits acid in your eye and she tells you that you need to wear these special goggles and gives you a pair. Went back to Pig Cave and murdered the pig. Die! Nice, and that's 1,000 Slayer XP, which means I definitely leveled up. 30 Slayer points. Brilliant. That's a poor sign of interest. And that is 13 Slayer. Now I need to gear up. Okay, time to go to Karumja. And we are going to Karumja because we need some anti-poison. Ah, tribal background. And I got a few anti-poisons from the anti-poison shop in the middle of the jungle. So I'm gonna go down here and head over to the Lumbridge Caves and kill the bugs until I get the berries that I need. So I have to be careful. Oh, and I can safe spot them. I didn't have to buy the poison. These guys apparently drop white berries. So I'll check back once I have them. I think it's a lizard, not a bug. These guys drop a lot of herbs. Oh, there they are. Yes, that's exactly what I need. I'm going to tele home from Lumbridge Swamp because I don't want to take any more damage. Now that we've got our hands on the white berries, we headed back into the swamp with the ghasts and unlocked the track Waterlogged, which is a requirement, due to my account rules, to do Temporos. So I used the silver sickle to make the pears and the branches appear, and I then went and collected those items. And then I took those 3 items to the nature spirit, in which he enchanted our secateurs into magic secateurs, which are the only weapons that can damage the Tanglefoot, which is why we're doing all of this. Before we can face off against the Tanglefoot, we need more food, because I really don't feel like losing my hardcore status just yet. After catching and cooking a bunch of swordfish and tuna, we're ready to face the Tanglefoot. I got a strength potion along the way, so I thought I would use that as well. So we're about to fight the Tanglefoot. I'm very nervous about it, but it should be fine. Let's go. Oh shit, he hits hard. Okay. Ow. Okay. I'm probably gonna have to play with this. Until I'm comfortable with everything, I think doing this, I'm out of run energy. Oh. Yeah, fidget. Go over here, come on. There's no way this thing's killing me. Gotcha, bitch. And that is Fairy Tale Part 1 complete. If I talk to Martin, a Master Farmer, I can now start Fairy Tale Part 2. We now need to wait 5 minutes to see if his plants are going to grow. We all know the answer. The answer is no, nothing is fixed. That's why there's a Part 2. If I speak to the Fairy Godfather, he will teach me how to use fairy rings. Oh, it's time. I'm going to be taught how to use fairy rings. Fairy rings work by equipping your Drayman staff and putting in 3 different letters, and they will transport you around the world. Here we unlocked Jungly 2. The next set of coordinates being DIR, sending us to the Poison Wastes, and unlocking the track Exposed. Leave a comment down below if you think that... Why are there badgers here? When have there ever been badgers here? It's a badger. What I was going to ask is, do you think I should replace the chunk borders in-game with better graphics? And the next set of coordinates is AJS. And this place unlocks the track All's Fairy in Love and War. This is also where Fairy Nuff is hiding, and she tells us that it's the Godfather doing this all along. And the last place that we are going is wherever this is, a cosmic plane or something, and we unlock the track We Are the Fairies, and this is where we unfortunately have to stop the quest, because this is where you need the farming level. You need to pick the special flower, and I'm unable to. Having now unlocked the music track Waterlogged, it gave me an idea. Hey, I need food. I want to get my fishing up. Maybe I should do Temporos. Temporos, the boss/mini game that gets you fishing XP. I've done this a fair amount on my main. Coming here gets the song Nomad, and it is simple. You fish up these arrowfish things, and once you have a bunch in your inventory, you go ahead and cook them all, and you run back onto the boat that you arrived on, load the fish into the box, and launch them at Temporos's face. And then once the blue bar reaches 0, and then you run over to Temporos's special place and launch your harpoon into it as hard as you can. And that takes his life away. He's been defeated. And I repeated this process for about 11 hours. But 4 hours in, I claimed 100 permits. I have to pin the reward pool, so we're gonna... Bloody first thing was a casket. Lucky. Oh my god, I got the book. What the fuck? That's 1 in 1,000. Okay, that's my RNG done for today. Unfortunately, apart from the book, that is all I got, along with the supplies, that is. And here is all of the loot from the caskets. Unsatisfied with my current rewards, I went back to Temporos for another 7 hours. Another thing to note is that I don't need any more fishing levels. Apparently, according to the quest guide, this is all I'm going to need to get the music cape, so I feel like here's a good place to stop. My Temporos kill count is 72, so let's net our rewards. All of the supplies are very useful. I can do 120 more pulls. Yes, I got the barrel! That's it, that's all I wanted. I don't care about anything else anymore. Yes. That's what I really wanted. I wanted the barrel because it's going to be so useful for getting food later on. I am so happy. That is incredible. I'm so glad that I didn't go for 200. I was low on the casket pulls. I would have got a lot of caskets by now, but I only got 1 so far. Oh, medium clue! That's big. That's also extremely scary. Here are the other casket rewards that I got. A few gems, some diamond bracelets, and emerald bracelets too. Doing Temporos gets you a lot of fish, and if I'm going to use said fish, I need to cook it. So I'm here in the Rogue's Den. I'm allowed to be here as part of my rules, just not allowed to do the minigame associated with it, and I'm going to cook all of the fish. And that is 60 cooking. I'm progressing this account so quickly. It might be long to you. You're probably not going to see this episode till like June, but it's currently April, and I'm progressing this account really, really well. That is 62 cooking. Oh yes, I'm really good at cooking. I didn't know I actually used to be a chef, so I'm actually quite good at cooking. One of the random funny things that happens, there was this kebab on the floor that just would not despawn. The immortal kebab exists forever in our hearts. I told the guy next to me to eat it, and he was like, I can't. It's fucking sentient at this point. This kebab's been on the floor for nearly an hour. All hail the great kebab. The sentient kebab whispered to me in my ear and told me that my bank was too messy and told me that I needed to clean it, and so it's about time I give my bank a little bit of a clean out. Here is the newly updated bank. We've got our supplies, we've got our gear, food, special items, all of this. Yeah, so the bank has now been sorted out to the best of my ability. A bit lost on what to do next. I know the plan is I need to level up my magic and I need runes. I want to start Slayer as well. I want to get that grind out of the way. I'm going to need like 70 Slayer, and that will help me passively boost my combat levels. But we also have fletching and woodcutting and all of that needs to be leveled up, so it's really difficult to decide what to do. I also need to level up my crafting. So we're going to end this episode right here. Thank you so much for watching till the end. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you for next episode, where I need to get a chisel.